So, you're looking for the best budget LEGO parts storage system. I got you. Now it is time to show you guys what it's all about. Starting with the drawers. I have the little white Sterilite drawers, not the wide ones, the little ones, because that's all I could really find at the time. But the little drawers, because you don't want a deep one, like a big deep one, because that's not going to be the greatest for storing. And so I have the deep one, and then to sort everything, I got the little, well, I guess these are not little, but bigger white container things that I got from my local dollar store. And then I also got like these little uh, container things so I could sort all the parts individually like this for the smaller categories and all that. And right now I only have a few colors and all that. Like I got dark gray, light, or no, black, dark gray, light gray, green, and then I got some of my plants, and I got some of my Star Wars figures here. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk you through each drawer and show you how I sorted each part. So let's get into that. Okay, so first we're going to start with the black jar. Over here I actually have the 2x black plate. And then in this one I have the 1x plate, and then I have the bricks over here, 1x and whatever. Then I have the 2x tile, and then I have the 1x tile over here. And so let's move on to the dark gray. Okay, so moving on to the dark gray drawer, starting over here, I have the 2x plate and then the 1x plate. I have the 1x and 2x tiles with the stud in this one. Then I have the 1x plate. This one was a tile, I said plate, didn't I? That's tile, this is 1x plate, this is 2x and bigger plate, and then I have a huge, I think 16x16 plate, and then I got some of my bricks and slopes back there. Now time for the light gray. Okay, so for the light gray drawer, we have all the plates 1x, 2x, and bigger over here. We have just some of random pieces for like walls and all that, and Star Wars MOCs. And then we have the 2x and bigger tiles over here. We get the 1x tiles, and then we just got some like random slopey type tile thing. And then over here we just had bigger ones that wouldn't fit over there, and slopes and bricks and all that. But now let's move on to the green. Okay, so for the green, starting over here, we have all the bricks, and then we have some random trees back here. And then here we have the 2x plate, and then we have the 1x plate. We got some slopes, 1x and 2x. Then we got some random bricks and tiles and all that back there. And then over here we have the 4x4 plates, a bunch of these because I use it a lot for MOCs. And then we have the 4x6 over here, a bunch of those, and then we have some curved ones over here. But now it's time to move on to the plant drawer. Okay, so now moving on to the plant drawer. Over here we have some random, just like random parts, all that. Then we got the flower studs things. I don't know what they're called, but I'm just going to call them flower studs. And then we have some more of these flowers, like the 3 leaves on them. And then we have the big one of the big ones here. And then we have some like the grass pieces here. And then this one's supposed to have like the huge leaf ones and all that, but I'm using that up right now in the city on the wall. And then over here we have the flowers, a bunch of different flowers and stuff. And we actually got the trees from the city when there used to be a park. I still haven't figured out what I'm going to do with these yet, whether I'm going to tear apart or not. But now that's the last drawer. Alrighty guys, that is it for this video. Let me know what you think of my budget sorting system, and if you're going to do it with your parts, and let me know if maybe you have a suggestion to make this system so much better. Thank you guys so much for watching. See you in the next one. Bye.